Welcome everyone, I'm Anna Roch and today we are diving into the world of Scandinavian style. We'll explore its core principles, compare it to similar styles, and even look at movies that showcase beautiful Scandinavian interiors. Let's get started. Before we dive into Scandinavian design specifically, let's take a moment to understand what an interior style is. It's not about decoration, it's about creating a space that follows a unified theme or concept. Now, let's focus on Scandinavian style. Where did it come from? What makes it unique? We'll break it down step by step. Scandinavian style originated in the early 20th century, between 20s and 50s. It developed as a response to harsh Nordic climates, where interiors needed to be warm, bright, and functional. Over time, it became one of the most recognizable and beloved styles worldwide. One of the things that makes Scandi design so special is that it's built on the idea rather than strict rules. This gives designers flexibility to add their own touch while still maintaining the overall concept. So, what are the defining characteristics of this style? First and foremost, simplicity. It's all about clean, uncluttered space that feel calm and harmonious. Along with simplicity, Scandinavian design embraces democratic design, meaning good design should be accessible to everyone. Functionality is also key. Every piece of furniture should serve a purpose. Then we have minimalism, not in a cold or rigid way, but in a way that prioritizes comfort and ease. Cool colors also play a big role in creating that signature airy, relaxed atmosphere. Beyond aesthetics, Scandinavian design is deeply connected to lifestyle philosophies like lagom and hygge. Lagom is a Swedish concept that means just enough, finding balance in everything. Hygge, on the other hand, is a Danish concept about creating a warm and cozy atmosphere, often through soft lighting, textiles, and social gathering. Scandinavian design isn't about luxury. Instead, it values high-quality, durable materials that are sustainable and long-lasting. This means carefully choosing pieces that bring comfort and beauty without unnecessary waste. Speaking of quality, let's talk about materials. Scandinavian interiors often feature wood, stone, metal, paper, cotton, leather, and even fur, always with a focus on natural sustainable resources. Lighting is another key aspect. Scandinavians maximize natural light whenever possible and use simple lighting fixtures like sconces and minimalist chandeliers to create a soft ambience. When it comes to color, we see a lot of whites, beiges, soft grays, blues, and muted greens, all of which contribute to that signature airy and calming look. Other Nordic colors are also accessible, but in small amounts. Furniture in Scandinavian design is minimalist, stylish, and always functional. Patterns are typically understated, with black and white prints being quite popular. And one interesting fact, traditionally Scandinavian homes don't use curtains. This helps maximize natural light and maintain that open, spacious feel. To convey the style accurately, it's important to aim for lightweight window textile decor. It should be something very simple, basic, and something that blends into the overall look of the space. Now let's compare Scandinavian style to a few other styles it's often confused with. First, minimalism. While both styles use simple shapes and functional furniture, while Scandi design is warmer and cozier due to natural textures, and minimalism can sometimes feel colder and more sterile. Then we have Japandi. Japandi, a fusion of Scandinavian and Japanese minimalism. This style features darker wood tones, restrained colors, and the wabi-sabi philosophy, which embraces imperfection as a part of beauty. Eco style shares many similarities with Scandi, especially in its use of natural materials and greenery. However, eco style tends to incorporate more ethnic motifs and raw, untreated elements, while Scandinavian interiors maintain a cleaner and more structured aesthetic. You might also confuse Scandinavian style with a modern style, and here is why. Contemporary design also features light tones and minimalism, but it often includes glossy finishes, glass, and metallic elements. Scandi design, by contrast, leans more towards mud and natural textures. Finally, loft or industrial style can sometimes overlap with Scandinavian design, especially with exposed brick and metal details and rough textures. However, loft style is much rougher, where Scandinavian interiors maintain a bright and airy feel. If you're looking for inspiration, Scandinavian designs is beautifully showcased in several films. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo has stylish minimalist interiors in cool tones. Force Majeure offers great examples of modern Scandinavian horror design. The Hunt features classic Danish interiors with a cozy, inviting feel. So, other great films include Melancholia or Somewhat Gentleman and Dogville, and others, each with unique take on Scandinavian aesthetics. To wrap up, remember that clients don't always fully understand styles. So it's very important to clarify what they mean. In Scandinavian design, it's all about simplicity, functionality, and warmth. The best way to develop a true understanding of it is to study different styles. For example, by watching inspiring movies. And most importantly, experiment with design and with your clients. So, thank you so much. See you next class.